He cannot go anywhere in the country really without knowing people in that particular area and exchanging stories of what's going on. He's continued to be a volunteer to keep the game of tennis going.
Pierce Kelley and the Florida Youth Tennis Foundation, which he's president and has been around for a number of years. We've been raising money and giving money to the winners of the Florida State Championships and the boys 18s, 16s, 14s, and 12s.
Jack Blair, he started the Youth Tennis Foundation along with a number of tennis enthusiasts back in 1962, and that's when I first entered high school, and we became friends, and we played, and he got me involved. We buy rackets, we go into the juvenile detention center, and we're giving lessons to 50 juvenile delinquents who maybe have never even saw a tennis ball before, or a tennis racket. And we come out of there one day and I say to Jack, "It's a little unruly in there, don't you think?" And he goes, "Unruly? That's the closest thing to a riot I've ever been in my entire life." But that's my first involvement as a volunteer with the Youth Tennis Foundation.
He was always putting things back into the game, helping out the charity things, and he took me along to do a couple events with him where we helped underprivileged kids, and with Bobby Curtis and others in the area. And he took me along, and I was a young punk kid, and I was going, "Why do we have to do this? What's this for?" And then after a couple, he goes, "This is good. We put something back," because I never had. So that did impact me.
It really just comes down to, why do you do it? Because I've loved the game of tennis, and I can, because I've at least developed a pedestal, if you will, or a platform from which I can speak somewhat authoritatively.
I wasn't quite as good as Pierce, and we're playing, and we lose the first set. And I'm discouraged. I know we can't beat these guys. They're so much better than I am, and probably better than Pierce too, because they were ranked ahead of him. Pierce says, "Tug, we can beat these guys. Come on, let's go get them." We win the second set. I said, "Well, gee, maybe we can beat them." Pierce said, "Tug, we're going to beat these guys." And we did beat them. And if it wasn't for Pierce, we would have never beaten him. He doesn't give up. He thinks he can beat anybody. He has this positive attitude, and it also shows the influence Pierce had on my life.
Congratulations, Pierce. You brought tennis to all parts of Florida, to all sorts of young kids. Even like my daughter started tennis down there at Miami Shores because of a clinic you started there for all the young kids to get started.
Congratulations. I'm very proud of you, and glad to see someone gets notice for something so well deserved.
Also, I want to congratulate you on this award. You've done so much for tennis, and you deserve it as much as anybody I know. Thanks, Pierce, for your friendship.